Welcome to Ken's Corner Podcast, Season 3. Get ready for expert analysis and rising wrestling stars. Now here we go with your host, Ken Judge.
Hi everyone, this is Ken from Ken's Corner, and I have my special guest. We're coming all the way. I'm aware now of. They're coming from Denver, Colorado. Sorry, I said Arizona. Much better hockey team in Denver, as I said a minute ago. Please welcome professional wrestlers Logan White and Rubi Devlin. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for coming. I know life gets really busy and you guys are on the road. I can see you're probably on the road right now. So you guys are practicing, getting really good from what I can see. And you're you got a lot of matches that you've been involved in. I've seen on Facebook since the last time I spoke to you, Ruby. But let's let Logan explain who Logan White is and what he wants to talk to us here about today, about his professional career and your journey and how you began your journey.
Well, I guess we can start off with the journey. I started training when I was probably about 13, 14, off and on. I'd come here during the summers, and then I tried wrestling. Honestly, didn't give it the full try or attention I should have until about, say, a year ago when I got back into training and really started working my ass off towards this. I've been a wrestling fan ever since I was probably about 9 or 10. I can recall like one of the first moments I seen on wrestling TV, and it's all that's ever just made sense for me for what I wanted to do in life, even as lofty as it may sound for a little guy like me. You know, I'm 5'6", barely even touching 170, 180, and still it's something that I want to chase and continue to pursue.
Oh, so you must be a high flyer like Mr. Rey Mysterio. I'm seeing the same sort of body figure right there with your height and weight that you've just given us.
I'm not quite as athletic as Ray. No, I'm more grounded. I like to keep things technical on the mat. I do a few like flashy things, but my body is not built like his per se. I'm more of a Dean Malenko kind of person.
Oh yes, I'm a very big Dean Malenko fan. I'm actually friends with some people that are extended family of the Malenkos up here in Ontario. So it's really nice that you say that name. I can truly understand what kind of wrestler you are now. You must have 1,001 holes like Mr. Malenko.
I'm learning my way, man. I'm learning my way. He got 1,001 holds over a lot of hard work, and I'm on that same path. So hopefully one day I can be just as good, if not better, than Dean Malenko. But that is a very, very high bar, because I consider him one of the most underrated talents, one of the best in-ring performers of all time, quite frankly.
I agree with you 100% there. Logan, it's by the way, I love your name, the Logan White. I think it really works. Have you been in any events as of late where that you can announce, or anything that's coming up for you, Logan, in the near future?
So March 8th, we have our school's show. It's their showcase March 9th. It's called Primo's Chopping Block 2. It's ran by a man named Marlon Bishop, who, might I add, is a former Denver Bronco, former NFL. He used to be in the NFL. He's a big guy. He's running the show for that. We have Dragon King. We have Damian Malice. We have Type 1 Warrior. We have a lot of exciting things coming up. And then let me double check on the date for this one, because I don't want to get it wrong. Look like
I don't blame you.
March 24th for Primo's Splatterhouse 2. We have the one and only Mr. Anderson on TNA, Mr. Kennedy on WWE coming, and he's competing for our 303 title against Player One. We have Mosh Pit Mike of JCW fame facing a man I'm very familiar with, man that I am in a group with. I am the provider, Joe McDougal. They're facing off for the AIWF Deathmatch Championship, so that's definitely going to be something that you guys want to catch.
Well, if I ever could get myself down to Colorado, I'm definitely going to come watch Logan White wrestle. Before I move on, no problem. Before I move on to my friend Rubi Devlin, let's find out exactly where your fan base can find Logan White. What is your social media outlets?
So on Instagram, it's Logie in space, LOGYINSPACE. And then on Facebook, it's Logan White. You can find me. I have like blood over my face. I took a pretty intense promo pic after
I
a
seen it.
hardcore
I
match,
did
death
see
match
it.
I was involved in.
I did see it. I didn't mean to cut you up, but I did see it. You're welcome to continue.
Oh yeah, those are pretty much the ones that I mainly post on. I'm trying to get my TikTok up more. I'm probably gonna like remake it because the current TikTok I have is just like Logan with a bunch of numbers after it. So, like I'm probably just gonna make a new one, make it better to type in, more accessible.
Well, it's nice that you say that too, because this is the where this interview will be hitting that platform first, because I'm actually really getting interested in the TikTok world. So if you want to find this video, look up Kenji Judge on TikTok, and you'll be able to witness this video probably within a day. My editor is so quick now; it's night and day these days, Logan. So we're going to be seeing this real quick, and people are going to know where you are, and a little bit about Logan White from all the way from Colorado, Denver, Colorado. You're my first interview from Colorado, and I really do appreciate that, Logan.
Well, I'm very honored to be the person to hold that. There's many great people from Colorado. John Elway, comes to name, even though he's not a Denver native. I think you can put me and him on the same level as Denver greats, Denver heroes.
There you go. There you go. I agree. Ruby, what's going on in the Rebel Ruby's life this day? Miss Rubi Devlin, everyone, professional wrestler who has been on my platform. I think this is her third visit to Ken's Corner. I'm beginning to think she likes it over here. Maybe she wants to be Canadian. I don't know, as you can see behind me. But
Hey,
how
if
are
you
you
pay for
today?
my passport, I'll go there.
You know what? There's a lot. It's a wrestling. I was going to say hockey, because it definitely is a hockey hotbed. But Logan, if you like hockey, you probably know a lot about what hockey hotbed is. I am envious of your team there as well. But and Nathan McKinnon, my God. But let's get back to Rubi Devlin. I don't know. I'm going off a little bit there on you. I'm sorry. But Ruby, what is going on in the life of Rubi Devlin, professional wrestler these days?
I've just since Arizona, I left. I moved to Denver almost 5 weeks ago. I've been training. I have a match coming up this Friday in Utah. I'm going to be the only girl involved in that, and there's going to be a whole bunch of guys. So if I get a match against a guy, I'm going to kick ass. I'm going to show everybody what girl power is all about.
Awesome. What day is that?
Really is.
Oh, I appreciate that. I'm sorry to cut you off. I have a habit of doing that. What is the day on that, just so we can get an actual date?
It's actually this Friday.
So what is that day? I think it's
February 20.
I'm bad.
22nd.
22nd.
No,
There we
23rd.
go.
23rd.
Friday, February 23rd.
Yeah, we're bad
We're
too.
terrible. We're terrible.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. It's North American wide, or maybe it's worldwide. People like that. Sometimes you just forget. You got so many things going on, and I appreciate that as well. What else is going on? How's your training going? How has your matches been progressing?
We just went to Arizona and came back. He had a match. He didn't mention that, but he got to have a match in Arizona. And I got to manage a team, so that was pretty cool. He did a really good job in his match I watched, and I'm really proud of him. I'm happy that he actually got to travel with me and actually gets to do something, because now we're traveling buddies. So wherever I go, he goes, and wherever he goes, I go.
Well, that brings up an
So,
interesting question, actually. Are you guys thinking of enter a tag team? A tag team?
You know, it's interesting that you bring that up because in a few months, that is a great possibility that might be happening. I don't want to spill the beans
we're
on
not gonna
anything,
say anything,
but
but
you know, some people in Utah may be able to get the pleasure of seeing that.
And is there anyone, as we're here, either one of you guys, do you want to call anyone out there on the scene? Do you want to match with someone? Do you want someone to see this that you know that you have something that you want to finish or begin with them?
my story is just beginning. I'm down to have a match with anybody, anytime, anywhere, any place. I'm still new and I'm still green, but I'm willing to put my heart and soul out there for anybody.
That's
I
amazing.
don't even think I'm done with chapter 1 in my story yet.
Our story is just beginning.
Instead of calling people out, I would like to give a few praises to a few of my colleagues here in the Denver scene.
Well, that's
There's a
nice.
gentleman by the name of Frenchie. He happens to be the Primo's chopping block champion. He is somebody that has put a lot of hard work into this, busted his ass, and continues to show with his championship prowess.
Love you, Frenchie.
Love you, Frenchie.
Love you, Frenchie.
I also want to give a shout out to a tag team called Chasing Glory. They are hilarious. They always manage to find new ways to pop me. So I'm glad that a lot of the times I don't have to face them, because I will straight up just die in the ring around them. At practice, they're a real hoot. Silencio, he's one of the up and coming luchadors on the scene. I also want to come up and give a huge shout out to my tag team partner, Dean Mercer. I am the product. He has been somebody that's really taken this shit seriously. Excuse my language.
That's okay.
I tend to curse, my bad. He's been someone that's really taken this stuff seriously. He's been hitting the gym super hard. He's been trying to improve on himself and his craft, and it's been showing. He's been taking a lot of chances on himself, and I'm just happy to see him flourish. He's a big man and gives one hell of a choke slam, I'll tell you that.
That's great.
And then
I could
since
see
I'm
by
doing a shout out, I might as well do it to all the girls out there, no matter where you are, no matter what you're from. Never give up on your dreams. Prove people wrong. Never let them tell you that they're better than you, because girls can do anything that guys can do. As long as you put your heart and soul into it, you can do anything that men can do. You go out there and you show them girl power and you kick ass and you don't give up.
That's amazing. Thank you for saying that. Excuse me. I see by the way, the fact that you guys didn't want to call anyone out, then you must actually be baby faces, not heels. So I appreciate that as well.
I'm a baby face. He's actually a heel.
Oh, you're a heel.
I'm a huge little prick everywhere I
He
go.
is little prick. His name is actually Project.
Well, then that's very admirable
I'm
of
in
you.
a group with my tag partner. I am the product, and as I mentioned before, Joey, that's his dead name. His new name is I am the. What is it?
Provider.
I am the provider. And what do? We obey, join, transcend, because I'm part of the cult awaits you. And
help me.
I have a very interesting job within the cult awaits you. You see, a lot of the times, a lot of important people, presidents, or cult leaders, quite frankly, they need people who can take the bullets for them. They need people who can, step in bravely and give their lives to a cause, to become a martyr. And that's what I do. I serve so that I can transcend in this great realm. I haven't even gone through a full cycle of reincarnation yet. That's why I am under the tutelage of I am the provider and his infinite wisdom.
tutelage.
I am Logan. Excuse me. I'm not laughing at you. It's behind you. Ruby, I don't think agrees with you fully. She does back you up, but I don't think she
this man when
agrees.
he becomes that person. He is a little shithead. You annoy me, and I swear one day, me and you, we're gonna throw hands.
After you become tag team
Yeah,
champions.
and look what happened.
And well,
No, it
After
did
you
not because
become
it was your
tag team
fault.
champions. So you're gonna become tag team champions first. Announce it on Ken's Corner, and then you guys can have a match. How about that?
We can't even get along. How can we
and
be
whoever
tag partners?
whoever wins gets to keep both belts.
Yes, both belts are coming.
they're coming with me. You know?
Wait, either way, they're gonna be with us.
You got a Canadian promoter right here, I guess. Either way, they're going to be with you. Guys, I'm going to leave the floor open to you for anything else that you want to add here today before we sign off.
So as a Canadian, I gotta ask, are you a fan of South Park?
I definitely am a fan of South Park.
Yes.
So I just wanted to say that this is just a random thought that came into my head, but I wanted to communicate it to the world. Is that it's scarily accurate the way that South Park tends to portray Denver. Like I don't know. It's a very interesting city. You have a lot of rich people area, and then you have areas like Colfax, which you tend to want to avoid, especially West Colfax. If you're ever in the Denver area, avoid West Colfax. It's not
Please
good. No,
don't do it.
I'll
Don't do
remember
it.
that. I
Don't
remember
fall
that.
for it.
If I can get into your
Please,
country,
if
I'll
you need
definitely
merch,
remember that.
Please reach out to me. Message me. I am selling merch. I am selling photos. I do have a website that I sell my merch on. So please hit me up on my Facebook, and I can probably get you a discount, or I can do something. I'm trying to sell for me and the person who made my shirts and everything. Like, he put a lot of effort into them, and he also made shirts for me that I can wear when I go outside the ring. He made 3 individual shirts for me, and it's pretty amazing that he did that.
I have asked Logan this, and I'm sorry I haven't asked you this. Where can we find you? Where can people find this merch? Give us your social media outlets, Ruby.
They can find it on my Facebook. They can find it on my Instagram. I always post it. You can message me on Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, and I will send you the link, and you can buy it from there.
Thank you so much. Now, is there, I'm going to leave it open one more time. Is there any last words that you guys would like to have here today?
Just know one day, me and you, we're going to be the best tag team ever. No doubt about it.
That's a high bar. You're talking
that
Rock
is
and Roll Express. You're talking about FTR. Dudley's.
I just watched FTR on AEW tonight, actually.
We gotta catch up.
We gotta catch up. We're behind.
One last push from me. I want to promote Premier Pro Wrestling. You can find us on Twitch. You can also find us on Fight TV, also known as Thriller now, I suppose. If you get Fight Plus, which is very cheap, I believe it's only $15 a month. You can watch every single event except for our main annual one, which is every September. It's called Slave to the Death Match. We bring in the craziest MFers around the world to compete in the craziest, most unsafe environment possible.
Very crazy.
And it's taking place in the Murder Box, and I've seen a fair share of.
I've seen some crazy stuff.
Let's say it gets so crazy that a few years ago I saw the Geneva Convention being violated, sir. The Geneva Convention being violated in that very show. So if you're a fan of pro wrestling, we have a lot of different styles to cater to. We have the death match covered. We have lucha covered. We have American Tentacle
we practically
covered.
have everything covered.
We have people who take inspiration from British style. We have classic, just meat and potatoes, just brawling wrestling. We have it all. So if you're a pro wrestling fan, you are doing yourself a disservice if you're not giving us a shot. Primo's Premier Pro Wrestling on Fight TV. We will be having Mr. Anderson come in on March 24th. He's taking on Player One for our 303 championship, and It's honestly an event you do not want to miss.
You don't want to miss it at all. It's really, really amazing. And me as like I help and everything as ring crew, and I watch and I study and everything, it is amazing. Like all their matches are amazing. They put on a great show, great crowd. Like everybody leaves there saying, "Hey, great job. We'll see you at the next show." Like it means a lot to people, and it means a lot to us that people come out during their day and when they don't have to, but they do. Even if the weather it snows or anything, people still come out and they still support us, and it means a lot to not just him but me. Like since I'm still new at Primos and everything, I've learned a lot since I moved here. And I had a match with him, like we said, and we put that together and we actually came up with a good match. It didn't end the way we wanted to, but it was really good.
That's
And
awesome.
hopefully we can finish it one day.
Well, you're going to come back on here and tell me all about it if you do. I really appreciate having you guys on here today. Thank you so much. And it's great to hear your updated information, Ruby. Congratulations to moving on to it seems like a really big wrestling hotbed down there in Denver, Colorado. With that Ken's Corner, I hope I can send at least a representative. They might not let me into your country because I'm a bit of a heel too, Logan. So anyway, but I might one day be able to send a representative down there, or maybe you guys can make your way up here to Toronto. Thank you so much for being on. Now it's time to go watch the Maple Leafs beat the Arizona Coyotes tonight. And Austin
Let's go Maple Leafs.
Gold. Yeah,
Really
let's go Leafs.
Go Leafs.
I'm a diehard hockey
Thank you
fan.
for having us.
Thank you very much. I'm Ken, and I'm on Ken's Corner. And today I've been honored to have on my friend, my new friend. I'm going to call you Hardcore Logan White. Is that ring a good bell for you? And
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, the Rebel, Rubi Devlin. As always, thank you so much, and you guys have a great night. And I appreciate your time. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.